curse. Every curse can be used to your advantage if you can wield it just right. I had a lot working against me when I was born. The cards weren't stacked in my favor, but if my parents never gave me anything else, they passed along a good combination of their genes, which has given me a little bit of an edge up in the world. Regardless of your personality or your IQ, the right looks will get you everywhere. But without the right mentality, you can only go so far. Lucky for me, a combination of looks and IQ have taken me from underpaid farmhand in a town most people never heard of to one of the greatest cities in the world, with the best food, the most interesting locations, and, my favorite part, the most beautiful women you have ever seen. I wouldn't trade my life for the world. Besides, I've already done that once. I wasn't always like this. I used to be like everyone else, suffocating in a shell of a man. A yes man, until he broke in two. He couldn't handle the pressure of life, the real side of it, not the sanitized, made-for-TV version of life that was created for him. He couldn't handle that reality is ugly, which worked great because the new me handles that part just fine. But the beautiful part of life, I'm telling you, is what I love. The life some people never experience. My favorite part of this job is being among the most gorgeous women Chicago has to offer. Like an ice cream shop that has any flavor you could think of, and I've tasted so many, I should be embarrassed. Distractions that make me put up with the irritating part of my job. My prospect tonight is already pissing me off. Most of them do. Fucking babies. All used to having their asses kissed. I'm like a breath of fresh air for them, I guess. Somehow not giving a fuck works, and Dex pays me a whole lot not to give a fuck. The first time I went out with him to a business venture boring dinner, the client was a dick. I didn't even work for him yet, and the guy who had my job was just about ready to get on his knees and suck it. I told the client to go fuck himself, and that's how I got my first job. Not your typical interview, was it? But Dexter Crestfield isn't your typical boss, and his training isn't your run-of-the-mill HR BS. A deal with Crestfield even possible, Cal? This guy's voice irritates the hell out of me. It's like a cross between a pissed-off teacher and a fast food worker. His expression looks like he hasn't taken a shit in about 4 days. He looks irritated, and now I'm irritated. Why the hell would I waste my time if a deal weren't possible? Another drink, gentlemen? One of the bottle girls interrupts us, but what a welcome interruption she is. Did I say how much I love Chicago? I forgot her name. I've seen her here a few times before. Michelle Mallory or something or other. My 2 clients eye her tits. Not right now, hon. Make sure you come back in a couple of minutes, he says with a sly grin. Mr. Constipated, his counterpart, gives her the eye, and I try to contain my laughter. I must admit, whoever does the hiring needs a raise. A big one. And you, sir? Her voice drops an octave as she flashes her bright green eyes at me. I have a thing for women with beautiful eyes, but I can tell she's a pro as she leans into me, slightly licking her lips, a bold red, the same color as her hair. That'll be it, I whisper in her ear, sliding a bill in her hand. She smiles appreciatively and stuffs the 50 into the valley between her tits before sauntering away. What? Do I need a pair of double-D breasts to get his attention? Mr. Constipated says. If he weren't so fucking cheap, he'd be the one she'd be pressed up against tonight. The terms of the agreement you're offering, I don't think it's worth the risk, I state simply. Well, to be frank, we'd rather discuss this with Mr. Crestfield, and in a proper place of business, not this swamp of Jersey Shore elite. Mr. Constipated says tightly. I grin and signal another bottle girl back to the table. Can you pour Mr. Freeman here a drink? Because I think he needs to cool the fuck off. Look, Cal, we don't mean any disrespect. We're really anxious to make this deal happen, the less annoying one says. I hate guys like Mr. Constipated. Men with degrees that cost more than people's mortgages. They know I'm not one of them. They can tell. Sense it. Blue blood. Bullshit. Good thing is, I don't give a shit. So I smile. The same smile I could flash his wife and have her on her knees in 10 minutes and still play it cool. After all, it must suck being him. I've taken time out of my schedule on my day off to hear a proposal, a legitimate offer to take back to Dexter. And you bring me this shitty deal?